Alright guys, this is Docm with another Minecraft video, and I'm here with round 15 of the ZipKrowwd server. Hey buddy.
Hey.
Him and JL helped me a lot building this machine. We basically did it as a collaborative build, and yeah, it's the villager slot machine I made in the world tour, and I promised you I want to do a /tutorial explanation video /world download, and we looked into it a little bit, and making a tutorial for that thing, I don't know if it's really worth it, to be honest. We'd rather just give you the world download, and if you want to replicate it, you can easily do that from there. So yeah, here's the machine. Throw in some coins. Try your luck. Whoop, I fell off. You can see the mechanics from below. And hey, I won. Wow, that was lucky. So yeah, signal goes off and the price comes up here. In this case it's just some brown wool. I mean, you can throw any price in there, and yeah, of course you can only gamble a few times. It has a lock and it is also spam proof, so you could use it on a server. It's pretty much grief protected. I mean, you can pretty much stand on the plate here. As long as there's money, the machine will run. As soon as the money runs out, it is locked and nothing can happen. And yeah, even if you jump on that thing or spam it, it's protected. And yeah, let's look back at the mechanics here a bit. It includes a few nifty setups, and we separated them over here a bit, and we could explain them to them. For example, here this villager swapper, which is one important part of the design. It's really useful. It's maybe something you could just use like that for other things, right, Ground?
Yeah, probably.
It's quite useful.
It's one wide in comparison to other designs, but it's a bit longer.
Yeah.
The footprint.
I mean, you know, other designs are more compact, and yeah, swung around, or more for compactness. The advantage with that is you can put them really close together, and for a setup like this, it made sense. So we have this short pulsar behind here, and that cycles the whole thing through. Works pretty well. If you do it with trapdoors like we did in this case, you have to make sure to align the villagers properly by adding more trapdoors to the setup and power them constantly with levers. But you can have a look in the world download for yourself on that. And here is another interesting part of the whole design. That is some kind of a randomizer Ground came up with. It's pretty cool design. It uses different item weight, so to speak. You have stackable and non-stackable items, and by randomizing their combination in the hopper and taking the output of that, you can and combining that with a signal or setup to increase the signal length, which is done with the comparators here. You can have some random outputs here of different lengths and whatnot. So maybe if we toss it once and see what happens. So now we get a certain length here. It stays on, stays lit for a certain time. That keeps the machine running, and if you press it another time, it will be a different output, and so on. There is 4 different output states basically possible, which 2 of them are the same. So it's not completely evenly distributed, but good enough for randomization. And we pretty much just take this different signal lengths here, and we have 3 of them for each cell, and put it into a clock that is sitting right here behind the system, and yeah, running at a constant speed. But by activating the cycling cells at random time intervals, which you do with the randomizer as just mentioned, we get random effects in the system. Last but not least, of course, we have to check out if there is a win or not. For that, we have this tri-state setup back here. Docm77, also a member of the ZipKrowwd, contributed that to this design. He remembered there was a setup like that, and it's raining quite a lot for us here on the server. The toggle downfall is broken still, it's so annoying. But yeah, in any case, here with this setup we can determine a winner in case 3 same villages match up. Yeah, the setup is triggered back here, light show goes off as you saw and all the good stuff, and a price is deployed. And right now we have wool in here. You can replace that with anything you want. In the world tour, for example, I did put some gold in there, a gold ingot. The chances to win with the setup are approximately 1 to 9 if you do some math. So it would make sense, one nugget, you throw in one nugget and you can win 9, which is an iron ingot. And another prize, for example, here was a diamond pickaxe I threw in, and so on. Last but not least, here we included the famous test elevator, test 137E29 elevator, and it just goes up all the way through here and makes it possible that we can use our input slot for the coins, which you toss in here, also the output slot for the winnings. The machine also includes like a bank, so to speak. Here is where all the money ends up, you make from it, and we also have the mechanism that it actually only works if there's money in the bank. So if you toss some coins in, up on top you will see this light going on, and that means the machine is ready for your gambling addiction, and it shows that is that one nugget in here, and we're just checking that with a comparator here. And there's also an item filter included to make sure you cannot throw anything else in there but what you define as your currency. In case you want to change that, you just have to come in here and change it out here at this hopper filter. Check it out, there's gonna be some nuggets in there. If you want to change it, just change it to the item you want to filter through. And now we can play one round because one nugget was in. I see the light goes off, and that's it. If you win, you win. If not, not. In this case, nothing happened, and of course the nugget got pushed into your storage chest down here. That's the basic mechanics. Anything else I forgot? Spam proof, right? Yeah, we did that too.
Yeah, we had that.
There's some spam
I
protection.
think you didn't forget anything.
Yep, that's that. That's the spam protection here and there, some delays and some cutoff while the machine is running. And I think that's all I have to say about it. Of course, we added some note blocks. You can add your own music and sound and light effects. All this up here is basically just sound. It is not needed if you wanna make this thing. And yeah, world download in the video description. I hope you enjoy. If you do some gambling, let me know. Oh, I had to sneeze. Holy cow. I feel lucky when my nose itches. I feel lucky, so I maybe should do some gambling. I hope you enjoyed this build. Make sure to check out the ZipKrowwd community channel as usual. With those guys, I make the most epic things. And yeah, that's it. See you next time. Enjoy the world download. We're out. Bye.
Bye.